Hello there. Now, where do I begin? This episode, by far, has finally taken me into Star Wars. The sights, the sounds. Just a heads up, you might be seeing a few of my animals on the TV screen here, since I haven't been able to upload a few of the videos due to the fact that, well, apparently they're claimed content, even though I am using them fairly. So you'll be getting a few shots that aren't even related to what I'm talking about. The whole episode basically took place around one Jedi construct. And honestly, I didn't mind it so much. The sheer fan service they put into this episode to those who have been watching The Mandalorian and those who have been fans for a long time was not so overly done, and I believe just went so perfect. One thing that was epic about this episode was the one issue I had with the Jedi was Rosario Dawson did not seem to be edited properly. She seemed to struggle in between the edits from when she would begin a run, all that stuff. However, here we have an actor who's slightly overweight, but yet in the fight scenes comes off as a boss because they didn't edit him before he moved. No, they edited him in motion. So it seemed like he had a lot of power behind his strikes. And the way it was just done was amazing. I enjoyed seeing him. And the team that's being built now is epic. I mean, normally I would complain that there aren't aliens. However, when you're basically stuck on a deserted planet with only a few people fighting off a swarm, it doesn't matter because you're grouped with a small group of people. Yet if you're on a planet that has millions upon millions of people and they all happen to be human, then I have an issue. But this was just perfect. This was just so Star Wars. A almost completely deserted planet. And oh, the ball seems to be rolling finally. The story seems to actually be getting its teeth into the meat of it all. And I am loving every bit of it now. Yes, it is another simple story. Yes, there wasn't much to it at all, except all these big reveals. Yet, the way it was edited, the pacing of the whole thing, and the action itself was actually well done enough to where it covers up the fact that all it was a tower defense. That's all the episode was. Yet, it was a great change of pace from what we've been dealing with before. It wasn't him following someone else on their mission. No, he was actually doing what he was originally tasked to do. He was trying to complete it and protect the child. This is by far the best episode. This is an episode I will watch again. The other ones, I don't need to watch ever again to know what's going on. My entire first season review, I did a year after watching it all off of memory. That's how simple it was. And that's how generic it was. However, this episode alone, even though I will be able to remember everything, it was enjoyable enough to always go back to it. Just like the OT. Just like even The Phantom Menace or Revenge of the Sith. I'm getting so ecstatic for where this is going. I'm hoping for more spin-offs now. I'm actually hoping to get a few characters to get their own stories so I can follow them through the galaxy. I used to hate the fact that everyone seemed to keep their minds on this timeline. Even though I feel it's a mistake to always focus on it, I am enjoying what was done this past episode. The tragedy indeed. This episode is definitely my favorite. Definitely worth a watch. It is definitely one of the simplest stories. It is amazing in its simplicity, even though I don't always enjoy the simplicity of The Mandalorian. However, this one just seemed to fit so well. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Toodles!